Having analyzed the results of its activity for the last year, the management of our company decided to conduct an advertising campaign. Our enterprise has various equipment for the production of medicines, from granulator to a machine for packaging powder into composite film. As part of our marketing strategy, we plan to start producing our popular product, Phyto Tea in granules, in a new 5 by 8 cm polyethylene bag. We have been manufacturing pharmaceutical products for 20 years, and we are constantly mastering new products. Our enterprise is part of a large production association in Novosibirsk. We plan to start packaging tea in new packaging in 6 months, in order to conduct an advertising campaign in the shortest possible time. Pellet packaging is a technological process of batching pharmaceutical products in the form of pellets into individual packages. I, as a leading pre-production technologist, was commissioned to find equipment that would provide Phyto Tea packing in a polyethylene bag, with the possibility of increasing the productivity of the machine. The main criteria of the search were: firstly, the equipment should be fully automated, feeding of the bag, seam welding, trimming. Secondly, the machine control should be simple and clear. The machine was planned to be located in the assembly and packing shop. The important condition was to ensure the productivity of not less than 1000 bags per day, in one shift work of the enterprise, and the possibility of its subsequent increase. To produce tea, it was planned to use plastic bags, with printed information about its characteristics. As a technologist, I understand that at all stages of production, it is important to comply with the requirements for pharmaceuticals. Humidity level, temperature in the room. In pharmaceutical production, it is necessary to carry out analytical quality control of raw materials and finished products. We must use quality equipment to meet the requirements of the hygienic services. Therefore, I took the choice of automatic equipment for tea packaging in polyethylene bags seriously. Solving the difficult problem, I started with the most popular way: a search on the internet. On the recommendation of colleagues, I first turned to European manufacturers. By myself, I chose 2 companies, one in Italy and one in Slovenia. After sending a request to their email address, after 3 days I received a reply from the Italian company, which said that they could not supply equipment due to the suspension of its production. The company from Slovenia said in an email that they did not work with CIS countries. The first step did not turn out to be a good one for me. I understood that there are no hopeless situations, so I continued looking for a solution. I found similar equipment for tea packaging from 3 Chinese manufacturers. I contacted them by phone. Managers of my chosen companies didn't answer me. Could their machine seal seams, cut the bags automatically? Would it produce 1000 bags per hour? When can I get a finished machine? To all of these questions I heard the phrase, "We'll do it." One company started talking to me in Chinese, and I ended the conversation. As a result, I concluded that I cannot choose the equipment for packaging tea pellets on my own, and decided to turn to a specialist. I needed a professional who would give me complete information about the machine, its capabilities, test the equipment with our material, tell me about the terms of delivery. It was decided not to consider Chinese intermediaries from the very beginning, because often manufacturers from China have their own direct resellers. I did not want to go through this stage all over again, so I decided to turn to Russian intermediaries for help. I made the choice of a specialist, based on the following criteria: long period of work in the market of pharmaceutical equipment sales, positive customer feedback, the availability of information on the company's website, and convenient terms of delivery of the machine. According to these parameters, I selected 4 companies. After sending an email request to all of them, I didn't get any answer from 2 of them. One company warned me that they don't have their own adjuster, and that I would have to install the equipment myself. This option did not suit me. Only one manager from Russia was able to quickly give me competent and constructive answers to my questions. I also liked the business-like approach of this specialist. The manager of this company dealt politely, asked a lot of clarifying questions about the required capacity of the equipment, what material we use for packaging, the desired size of tea bags. After preliminary consultation by phone, the specialist suggested automatic equipment for packing powders and granules into polyethylene bags. I agreed with the management of our company, and we signed a contract for the delivery of the selected machine. Throughout the manufacturing period, I received an email report on the readiness of my order. When the machine for packaging tea in plastic bags was made, the manager sent a video of the equipment, tested on our raw material. My order was delivered within the time specified in the contract. The machine was made of stainless steel. Tea was loaded into a special hopper, from which it was transferred to a device, which provided batch feeding of tea pellets. The control of the equipment was simple and clear. All processes were automated: seam welding, trimming, Screens with different indicators of the equipment operation were provided to control welding parameters, bag feeding speed. Within 2 weeks after we received the equipment, we were able to install it, make adjustments and train our employees. As a result, we started producing FIT-OT in new packaging in just 4 months. Perhaps I would not have gotten such an excellent result in such a short time if I had gone all the way to select the equipment myself. The experience has shown that the decision to seek professional help in choosing automatic equipment for tea packaging in polyethylene bags was right. I plan to use the services of a specialist from this company in the future if our company decides to buy equipment for the production of products. Experience has shown that no matter how confident you are in your abilities, consulting a specialist will speed up the solution of the problem and free up time that can be spent to your benefit.